Destination. 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 Where you headed, my friend? What's your destination? Where's the destination? Where you headed? Where are you going? Where are you going? What's the destination? Do you have a destination? What's the destination? Do you have a destination? Do you have a destination? Right? So I was at work today. Right? I was at work today. Today's a Saturday, mind you. Nobody works Saturdays, right? Motherfuckers don't work Saturdays. They take Saturdays off. They sleeping in, they relaxing, they're spending time with their loved ones or with their spouses. So I'm at work, I'm sweeping up. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be finished at 9 a.m. We're supposed to be finished at 9 a.m. The boss is there. It's just me and another co-worker. We working overtime. You know, we actually selected ourselves to work overtime. He asked us yesterday, he said, who wants to work OT? You see, I just came back from work. You can see I got the foil. I got the plastic, the foam, foil. I said foil. The foam. I got the plastic foam in my hair still, right? I'm covered in foam right now. Fresh out of shift. Fresh out of shift. Right? So I'm sweeping up. I'm there. And it's 9:20. It's 9:20. Everyone's left. Right? Everyone's left. It's just me in the factory by myself. I'm sweeping up. I'm sweeping. Right, I'm sweeping up the foam. You know, I'm getting that extra time, that extra pay. Right, I get the extra pay because this money is gonna go to my macronutrients. It's gonna go to my protein shakes. You know, I gotta work OT. You know, I'm working a job now. I'm working a fucking legitimate job right now. You know, no more drug dealer money, no more scammer money. I gotta get this shit the legitimate way. So now I have to do these kind of jobs that I never thought I would ever have to do. I gotta do these things now. So I'm sweeping up the foam, and I got a smile on my face because I'm like, yes, now I get to get my protein shakes, and now I get to get more gym gear. And my boss comes over to me, and he looks at me, and he says, he's got his arms folded. He says, Neva, what's wrong with you? It's Saturday. Why are you still here? Why are you still here, man? Put the broom down. You just go, right? Because he's trying to get out of there. He got some shit to do. He's trying to get out of there. I said, boss man, you mind if I work like an extra 25 minutes? And this guy's looking at me like I'm on crack or something. He's like, what? He's like, you want to work an extra 25 minutes? Don't you have a life? Like, don't you have some shit to do? Like, why would you want to be here on a Saturday working an extra 25 minutes? Right? And I looked at him, I stopped sweeping, smile on my face, and I said, because I know where my destination is. I know where my destination is. Right? I know that this isn't the end for me. I know that this isn't the end of the journey. This isn't the destination. Right? So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with coming in, getting a bit of money, working this job at this factory, cleaning foam. Because I know this is leading me to the end destination. This is a part of the journey, right? So a lot of you motherfuckers are running around in life with no destination, right? You guys don't have an end result. You guys don't have an end goal. You wonder why you're depressed. You wonder why you're sad. You wonder why you don't feel motivated. You wonder why you hate yourself. You wonder why you hate life. You wonder why you feel like a victim. You wonder why you always crying, always bitching, always negative. Because you just driving around. You just driving around. You just driving around. You just driving around, and you don't know where you're headed, and you don't know when this car's gonna stop. Right? Because see, life is like a GPS. It's like a GPS. You get in a car. It's like turning on the GPS, right? The destination might be 100 miles away. It might be 4, 5, 6 days away. You might have to walk 7 miles. You might have to walk 100 miles. But you have a destination. So on the way on the journey, as you're walking, it rains. It's cool. It's cool. We worried about the end destination. On your journey, you might get tired. You might stop and need to take a rest. You might need to take a break. It's cool. Because we know where we're headed. We headed to a destination. Shit, you might get attacked on the way. You might injure yourself. You might hurt yourself in the process. It's cool. You can take a break. Because you know where you're headed. You're worried about the destination. And that's what you guys need. You guys need to have a destination. You guys need to know where you're headed. Why are you doing what you're doing? The actions that you're doing right now, why are you doing these actions? Have you ever stopped to think about that for a second? Have you ever just stopped one day just to think, yo, why am I doing what I'm doing right now? Why do I wake up the time that I wake up? Why do I hang out with these people that I hang out with? Why do I do what I do in my spare time, whether it's smoke, drink, right? Eat unhealthy. Whatever it is that I do, all these negative habits, or even positive habits, right? Even people with no destination still have positive habits. But have you ever wondered why? What is the purpose? What is the end goal of doing these things? Right? What is the end goal? You see, because when you don't have a destination, you never have motivation. Right? Destination is the motivation. Destination is the motherfucking motivation. You know where you're headed. I was at work, I was sweeping up because I know I'm looking 2 years from now. 2 years from now, man, I'm gonna have a big old smile on my face 2 years from now when I look back at this day. The day I came in on Saturday for some extra pay because I needed some protein to work out at the gym. I couldn't afford it, right? The rent got increased and I couldn't afford it, so I had to start doing these Saturday shifts. I had to start taking these weekend shifts when no one else wanted to take them. And I had to work in a factory, in this hot, sweaty ass factory by my damn self, sweeping up foam and cleaning up phone boxes, getting this shit all in my hair and shit, right? Getting this shit all in my mouth, all in my nose, inhaling these plastic fumes. But I did it for a reason. I did it for a reason because I knew where I was headed, right? See, whatever you're going through right now, the reason why you keep bitching up, the reason why you keep folding, the reason why you stop, the reason why you hate yourself, the reason why you hate your life, the reason why you want to cry and throw a tantrum is because you don't have a destination. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're headed. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing, right? That job feels repetitive to you. It's like, oh, I've been doing the same shit. I've been doing the same shit. I've been doing the same shit for this many years. This friend group feels, oh, I'm over these people. I've been hanging out with these same people. I've been doing the same actions, same activities, because you don't have a destination. You don't have a destination. You don't have an end goal. You don't have a journey. You are not on a journey. The minute you have an end destination is the minute your journey commences, right? And I'm telling you right now, when you have a destination and you have a journey, you don't even attach yourself to the destination anymore. You attach yourself to the journey, because this is all part of the journey. See me at work right there, sweeping up off the floor. This is all part of the journey. This is the beauty. That's why I can enjoy it, because it's the journey. I'm immersing myself in the journey. That's the journey. You see what I'm saying? My boss was looking at me crazy. My coworker next to me, he was like, man, this nigga crazy. This guy's staying an extra 30 minutes. Why would you want to do that? Because I'm not attached. I'm not attached to the present, right? I'm not attached to my present situation, right? I'm looking at the bigger picture. The motivation is in the destination. You see what I'm saying? The motivation is in the destination. And the reason why you guys don't have a motivation is because you don't have a destination. That's why you have to give an explanation. You see what I'm saying? That's why you always have to give an explanation. I don't give no explanations. Ain't no explanations no more, right? I don't explain myself to nobody. I don't have to explain myself to nobody. You know why you give an explanation? Because you're looking for validation. Hold on, let me bring that back. So the motivation is in the destination, and the reason you give an explanation is because you're seeking validation. The only person who I'm seeking validation from is that man in the mirror right now that I look at. That man in the mirror. That's the only person that I seek validation from. I don't seek validation from you motherfuckers. I don't need your validation. I am my own validation. Me sticking to my principle, me sticking to my word, me doing my habits every single day. And before I go to sleep, I check off and I say I did everything I said I was gonna do. That is my validation. So I don't need an explanation, right? And that's what gives me that motivation for the motherfucking journey of the destination. You see, that's how that goes. So if you're stuck in life right now, I strongly suggest, I strongly urge, and I strongly suggest, and I advise you, it's time to come up with a destination, right? Come up with a destination. You need to come up with an end goal. What are you doing what you're doing for? Where are you headed? Right? And the destination, and guys, this shit, it doesn't, it's not gonna be 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It may not even be a day, 2 days. Shit, it may even take a month, but really think about where you're headed in life right now. Think about it. Where are you headed in the next 5 years? Where are you headed? Really describe, right? Stop being a pussy, right? Don't be a bitch. Look in the mirror and be for real. Be real. Like, where are you headed? Where are you headed? And it's fine if you ain't headed anywhere. You're not supposed to be headed anywhere because you didn't have a destination to begin with. That's the whole point. Now it's time to create a destination, right? Get yourself a whiteboard. That's what I do. I got a whiteboard right now in my room. I keep a whiteboard, and I just reverse engineer the process, right? I reverse engineer, meaning I put the end destination and then I put every step under that to before that destination, right? So for instance, you might put open up a bakery shop, right? And have 10 employees, right? That could be the final destination. Open up a bakery shop with 10 employees. And then under that, it might just be hire 10 employees. And then under that, it might be buy the bakery shop. And then under that, it might be save up enough money for that bakery shop. And then under that, it might be work 6 months to have enough money saved up. And then under that, it might be do a course, right? You have the destination, then you work backwards. And then that now is what you call the journey. See, now you have the journey, because every time you go home, you look at that, you're like, all right, that's the journey. You ever get distracted, right? You ever get lost? You've ever been driving around, you got lost, so you look at the map. That's why you look at the maps, right? That's the whole point of a map. In case you get lost, in case you break down, in case you take a wrong turn, right? That's normal. That's life. We take wrong turns sometimes. We go the wrong way. That's cool. That's cool, right? We break down. We stop. We get frustrated. That's fine. That's part of the game. But as long as we have a map, and as long as we know our journey, and as long as we know the destination, nothing will ever stop us. Nothing will ever keep us down. Right? Anything that comes, we'll just pass. We'll shrug it off. We're like, well, the journey continues, right? And we learn to enjoy the journey. That's the difference between me now at my factory versus everyone else is working at the factory, and I can see it. That's why I'm coming in every morning. Good morning, guys. What's up? How you guys doing? People grumpy as hell. Right? People grumpy as hell to come in work, people grumpy as hell to leave, because I can see it in their faces. These are just lost causes. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the fuck is going on, right? They're just out here living paycheck to paycheck, working. Tomorrow, the company may shut down, and they're the same people that are going to start crying and saying this and that. If the company shuts down tomorrow, oh, well, on to the next. This place wasn't part of my destination. It's all good. You know what I mean? That's just another detour in the route. So now we have to look at the map and reroute again. That's cool. That's calm. I ain't tripping. Right? Guys, get yourselves a destination. Find a destination, and things in life will start making sense. Right? Things will start making sense. Things don't make sense in your life right now because you don't have a destination. You don't have a motivation because you don't have a destination. Find yourself a destination, right? And remember, guys, manifestation plus dedication minus procrastination equals realization of the ultimate situation. No need for explanation, because fuck a validation. I might have said that the wrong way, but you know what the fuck I mean. I'm still working on that quote, man. I may have said that the wrong way, but hey, you get the message. All right, I love you guys. Find your destination. Let's go.